if you have information on identifying logs and what trees species they are, share that with me in your comments below. And let me go around and look at all of these logs I have here. I'll show you the end, and then I'll show you the bark. Okay, we're going to call this log or tree number 1. I was told it was a hickory, and this was the tree that I received this past Sunday. You can see it's starting to crack out. There is the bark, and let me see. This was the very base of this tree, and it's like 35 inches across, so it's a big log. But you can see where it looks like it was dying, something happening right through here. But we'll go to the other end, and you can see it was all the way through the log, and of course it's starting to crack out since I got it. But you can see the crack continues in this end as well. All right, so that's going to be log number 1. Number 2, back here where the horse Applejack is eating grass, the guy contacted me and said this was an oak tree, but then he showed me a leaf from the tree, and it looked to me more like a silver maple. So if I think this was, no, this isn't. The base came off of this log. Let's look at this other end. Yeah, this was the very end of that tree. Now the hickory tree came off of the Sango area of Clarksville, Montgomery County here in Tennessee. This one came off of closer to Fort Campbell, Ringgold Creek. Right along the banks of Ringgold Creek is this big tree here, and but I'm thinking that it's a silver maple. Then the rest of these logs, let's see, where do we want to go to next? Let's go to this tree. That log, we'll call this number 3. This, let me think, closer to Trenton Road, the Clarksville Speedway development, is all of the other trees where they come from. So let's call this tree number 3. Looking at the bark, tell me what kind of tree this was. Then the next one, we'll make this number 4. I believe this is a pine tree. And of course, I grew up in Idaho and familiar with a lot of the pines. So I'm going to say this is a pine. Not sure, white pine, yellow pine, loblolly. Of course, we're in Tennessee, so if that'll help you identify this tree, thanks for sharing on that one. Let's see, so we've got, that's going to be number 4. I think that's part of this same tree right here. That's why I believe that it is a pine tree. Okay. Here's another one. We'll call this one 5. And it may be part of that tree from number 4. Okay. number 6. There's the end of it, not real fresh cut. Interesting, almost looks like a diamond pattern shape on this one. Let's call that number 6. Number 7, I believe these are from the same tree. There's the end, there's the bark, it's kind of dirty. There's a partner to that same log. And that one's 6. Check out these old log tongs. Haven't figured out how to use these things. They had belonged to Vicky's great-grandfather, Birch Coleman. And matter of fact, in the corn crib is a cross-cut saw hanging on the wall too. Now let me count my numbers. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This log is number 6. And let's go to number 7. The bark on these 2 logs here. And here is how the bark is peeling off, if that'll help in identifying this particular tree. We'll take a look at the end. I don't know, it's the pretty dried out, so there's not much to look at there. Let's see, we're going to call these were number 7. Number 7. Then we're going to go to right in here, number 8, and this may be part of the other tree that we're trying to identify, but it looks like there's a number of the same right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, possibly 6. So this will be the last one, the last tree. There's what the ends look like. There's what the bark looks like. So if you know, share that information, comments below, and help me identify what these trees are. Anyway, appreciate your help, and you all have a great day. God bless. Well, we just finished using up some anchor seal, putting on the logs that are behind me, and now headed to the hay barn. Soon we'll be putting hay in the barn, but currently out of the weather. Yeah, the sun's coming up this morning. Let's see if we can get out of the sunlight. Well, my new sawmill has arrived, and the HM 130 Max by Woodland Mills. So we're going to go ahead and start unboxing the sawmill. So stay tuned.